Hello traders, in this video I would like to recap the events of the current brutal market conditions and how Alpha Fibonacci System identifies with ultimate precision where critical key levels are present and how to trade this. So this is S&P mini future without any software for NinjaTrader 8. You simply insert proprietary levels, apply proprietary strategies, and you know hours and days in advance where critical key break wall is. I'm bringing to your attention this chart since Monday, as market been stuck in horrific chops since Monday. Here we are on Wednesday, 15 minutes before oil news, which we will prepare for next, and 8 hours or 6 hours before Tesla news. This horrific chop is the most important moment in your trading. So take a look what's playing out right now on Nasdaq, as S&P and Nasdaq staging very different formations. This is Nasdaq, massive numbers of shorts playing out. It's a serious short move in a play now. Again, absolutely no software on Nasdaq. Price is showing you clearly where critical entry, stop and targets are. But if you decide to implement software to day trade futures for NinjaTrader 8, this is how software appears with trade recognition, entry, stop and target. And again, this been in a play for the last 70 plus hours. This extremely limited trading range. Nothing else is here, only this. So if you understand the power of this, you understand before oil news, before Tesla news, this is a critical reversal zone on Nasdaq to the downside. And it doesn't matter if it's 3, if it's 5, if it's 10, whatever chart you choose to trade, you do not short near this level, you monitor for long. Ultimate precision during horrific market conditions in a play with and without software. So when S&P continue doing this, and again I can convert this chart to 2 to 3 to 5 to any chart, this continue playing out. This is pre-market, stunning long, reached critical key target and collapsed until green zone. 70 plus hours of this. Ultimate precision, ultimate simplicity of the system in a play. But what is the most important part, and what does the intelligent trader understand? Knowing institutional bias and what institutional traders do, hours, days, weeks, even months in advance, absolutely key to your success. During the months of April, your daily goal could have been hundreds of points on S&P, because $1 trillion day is a stunning reminder it came from Alpha Fibonacci reversal zone, correct? This was April at 5,000 level. No software on this chart. This morning we are in very different place as bullish rally came to an end and S&P kept testing historical high 6,800 points later. But institutions not selling the market. Oops! All the stunning reminders for shorts. Stop gambling with your money, would you? Start using your limitless brain. Horrific market conditions is the ultimate reminder. Market conditions will always change. Every week, every month, every year. How you adjust to market conditions, how you prepare for your trading day is 80% of your success. And what I'm teaching every Thursday and will be focused of Fibonacci Trading Bootcamp number 15. As again, S&P bouncing from critical key, Alpha Fibonacci buy point, as we knew it would. Nasdaq doing exactly the same. So if you understand the power of this and you trade with institutions and you understand 100, 200, 300, 500 or option trades or index trades or phenomenal bullish rallies stuck in bearish institutional correction on S&P in extremely limited trading range on NASDAQ, A-plus setups, conservative trades here do not exist. You are trading very limited trading range. Institutional traders on sidelines until Tesla earnings this afternoon. So let's go straight to oil news. Which oil news in the next 10 minutes? So you can see the power of the system well before earnings, well before the news. And you make a personal decision on the instrument and time frame you want to trade. Again, no software on this chart, only proprietary strategies and proprietary rules. Software in a play right here, right now. System is versatile, traded by traders from 12 to 80 plus years old. Fathers bringing their children, husbands bringing their wives, friends bringing their friends to the course. No social media, no Instagram, no noise. I cannot deal with it. I'm only interested working with quality traders. So let's go to oil and prepare for oil news, and after we'll prepare Tesla for earnings, shall we? Phenomenal crash on institutional chart on oil reached Alpha Fibonacci buy point. It is 10 minutes before the news. We have no idea what oil news will be. But this is black and white, institutional buy point 57 level. In the course, you learn the power of this level. The importance of this level is your critical key target. But let me show you and remind you that this identical level in a play to the upside on S&P and NASDAQ for the last 3 days on every single chart, correct? Where S&P and NASDAQ had been stuck at to the upside in very limited trading range, correct? Which is a critical key target in the Alpha Fibonacci system. On oil, press testing this level to the downside, finding buyers. Intelligent trader knows weeks and months in advance this is critical key institutional target. If price closes above this level, we are heading higher one step at a time. But let me walk you through core institutional chart 9 minutes before oil news. So you witness again identical level where institutional traders buying the market, identical level well before catastrophic events, US bombing around that you knew independent of the news well before the events where to buy, where to sell oil from. Here's chart on oil in January 2025. Oil selling off, an intelligent trader very well prepared. Despite massive short undersupply and oversupply, intelligent things to do is to short, not to buy oil. Our students Saudi Arabia ecstatic because they are not allowed to short, but only to buy oil. When despite war between Russia and Ukraine, oil skyrocketing from critical key Alpha Fibonacci buy point. Shock or not, oil collapsed? My goodness, 40+%. 50 is a starting place to buy oil from. Here we go. By the time of June, oil skyrockets and reaches reversal zone again. I'm in Europe. I get text from US government warning us to leave Europe because of huge terror threats against Americans as US bombed Iran. Oops! All the gamblers on CNBC, all the noise, buy oil, not so fast. Oil collapsed again and again, despite US bombing Iran oil supplies. If trading on the news worked, every person on the planet would be Bill Gates. It never does. Collapse on oil continued until critical key Alpha Fibonacci target reached today. Five months after US bombing Iran. That's it, pure and simple. So when you're using your limitless brain and you understand well before oil news that institutional traders buying oil, not shorting oil, let's zoom in on micro charts to define what to expect before the news, shall we? As this is predictive proprietary system. So this is micro chart, day trading chart on oil. Phenomenal place to buy oil was well before the news from institutional and retail buy point. Buyers fully in charge, black and white on this chart, intelligent trader understands. This is drastically better place to buy than this, but this is critical key support. This level is out, oil heading drastically higher. This is key this morning on oil, key resistance, key support. Before oil news, buyers fully in charge. And that's the power of strategic intelligent chess, no matter what chart you trade on oil. I'm converting this chart to one before oil news. You want the oil to retrace to this level at least, as again, institutional traders this morning are long on oil, but on retail chart, buyers overextended. Do we agree? Is this clear? So no matter what chart you trade on oil, you are very clear. You are not buying resistance. Your very, very last buy point is here. What is the worst case scenario that will happen? Buyers skyrocket and head to this level. You are not a gambler. You are not buying near this level. You understand the power of the Alpha Fibonacci rules. You strategize as intelligent trader. As again, ideal buy point on oil played out at 56, 57 level. We opening up before oil news at identical level where S&P and Nasdaq been sitting for the last 3 days. On S&P, this is key level to the downside on any chart. On Nasdaq, identical place. Again, as we discussed with my students pre-market, Nasdaq drastically more bearish than S&P, but this level will be tested next. So now we are going clearly to 1 minute chart and we are going to oil news. So you witness ultimate precision with very clear understanding on where to buy, where to sell oil. As again, you learn all of this in the course. You are not a gambler, you are not a speculator. You have zero interest being majority. Oil news in 2 minutes. You want to become top 5%? You want to join the ranks of top 1%? You stop thinking as majority does. You turn off your gambling switch. You never throw random trades because your brain is a muscle. I focus on this in a bootcamp. Every time you pull a trigger, you program in your subconscious success or failure. 2 minutes. Again, intelligent trader very clear. Institutional traders are long on oil, but on retail chart, market extremely high. Pullback is a beautiful thing on oil. Without pullback, trader not throwing random trade into key Alpha Fibonacci resistance. Intelligent trader allows oil to settle down. And if oil retraces to this level, it's a gift. If not, this is crucial key support. This is key resistance before oil news. After oil news, we will go to Tesla earnings. Oil is out, news is bullish. Pay attention to oil, oil is frozen. Again, institutional traders are long, news is bullish. but price is testing key retail resistance. Absolutely no bullish rally. This is causing a problem. Are we clear? This is the reason I love bringing major news to the trading room. Happy to hear, David. Everyone clear on what playing out on oil? Bullish news, but oil not going anywhere. Yes? This is precise reason I love bringing major news to the trading room. Are we clear? So while oil is incredibly hesitant because critical key retail resistance in a play, choose a tick, and despite bullish news, oil is not rallying. Intelligent Alpha Fibonacci trader knew this well before the news. No speculation, no gambling, no random trades here. Ultimate intelligent strategic trading only. Predictive and proprietary. So let's go to Tesla. Let's discuss what to expect before Tesla earnings. So ladies and gentlemen, before Tesla earnings, Tesla reached reversal zone. I'm extremely bearish on Tesla before Tesla earnings. This is not the place to buy Tesla. This is a place to monitor for short. Again, you knew all of this many months in advance. Pay attention, please. Here's Tesla before months of April. Scuffle between Trump and Elon Musk is on. Shock or not, the most powerful man on the planet versus wealthiest man on the planet stop liking each other. How predictable is that? By the end of March, Tesla in free fall, correct? Demonstrations, burn Teslas, old lady walking around with slogans locally, don't buy, burn Tesla. But Tesla is rallying despite horrific earnings. Tesla reached Alpha Fibonacci reversal zone. Shock or not, do you remember exact same level where oil rallied from? My goodness, it's all the same. I recognized it 21 years ago, in 2004, when I started developing my systems. Is it possible on April 22nd? Tesla's profits are so catastrophic, but Alpha Fibonacci System told you to buy, not to short Tesla. Gamblers blowing up the accounts. Tesla's earnings continue plunging again and again and again, but Tesla doubled in value. Shock or not, are we clear on that? Again, identical rally on Tesla. Despite horrific earnings, Tesla doubled in value. More than doubled. Charts are twins with oil. You learned your lesson not to buy oil despite oil supply being drastically worse because US bumped Iran. Despite oil earnings being very bearish, oil rallied. Despite catastrophic earnings on Tesla, Tesla more than doubled in value. Euro more than doubled in value despite catastrophic wars in Europe. Bitcoin sold off despite massive endorsements of Bitcoin. Have you learned your lesson? Have you witnessed the power of the Alpha Fibonacci system? This playing out live. Price is stuck in pain. So choice is yours, what you decide to trade. Is it stocks? Is it commodities? Is it forex? Or is it crypto? Do you want to trade only futures? Choice. Absolutely yours. Software is never ever a requirement. Simply insert proprietary levels. I do not use standard Fibonacci levels. apply proprietary strategies, and you are off to the races. And if you have NinjaTrader 8 platform, you have opportunity with an option to trade futures for NinjaTrader 8. As intelligent trader knew this morning where to enter, where to exit long in a very limited trading range. That's it, pure and simple. Do not overcomplicate trading. Can you do that? So if you're fortunate enough to grab the last few spaces, at the very last Fibonacci Trading Bootcamp I will teach in the last 15 years, my strategy became absolutely priceless. And when I receive acknowledgement from top financial institutions who have been trying to recruit me for many, many years, I teach you priceless product. You may not know the numbers and names of other funds, but everybody knows Goldman Sachs. My answer remains no for the last 20 years. So if you're fortunate enough to grab the last few spaces in Fibonacci Trading Bootcamp, enjoy. No extra cost, bootcamp included in every package. Private mentoring will forever remain the most popular option. Bootcamp including in private mentoring package savings 10,000 plus. Group course savings 8,000 plus with a bootcamp. Option 1 and 3, no license to NinjaTrader 8 software. And please never ever confuse Alpha Fibonacci software with the platform. So if you do not have NinjaTrader 8 platform, option 1 and 3 appropriate for you. Alpha Fibonacci is proprietary system for all platforms, and optional software for NinjaTrader 8. Bootcamp will be recorded and you can view it 24/7. Trader psychology is absolutely a must. So day traders, position traders, option traders, stock traders, crypto traders, future traders, commodity traders will be joining Bootcamp. Number of students on different time zones, own businesses, work full-time, will be viewing Bootcamp and recordings of the course. It is absolutely never, ever, ever a requirement to attend the Bootcamp. That's it. Sooner you sign up, more prepared for the Bootcamp you will be. So please, view performance of traders from all over the world. And remember, if complete beginner trader can do this, anyone can. If children of my students can do this, anyone can. All you need to do, make an effort, and the skies are the limit. Kurt, sign up for the bootcamp number 10. There are legends in the course who's signing up for the bootcamp number 15. There are groups of graduates who are always joining for every single bootcamp. Legend like Theo comes to the bootcamp time and time again to share his phenomenal journey and story. Because if Theo can do this, anyone can. Ken may be stopping by. Ken is a movie maker that's working right now on a movie about Fibonacci Trading Institute celebrating 15-year anniversary. So please read my students' emails and recognize this is less than 1% of my students. Waiting list of students to do trading podcast. Terry will be joining us in a bootcamp. Legend. Sign up for a private mentoring in the months of July. I invited Terry to join elite group of my graduates. As Terry shared time and time again, if he can do this, anyone can. Black and white. That's it. And that's phenomenal journey of a trader who struggled for many years. Not anymore. So when you start using your limitless brain and you understand the sky's the limit, Terry have done it in a matter of months. Any questions for me? Do not hesitate to contact me. I live and breathe what I do. And the reason why I keep saying no to top financial institutions, because you learn much more of my story in a bootcamp. That's it. I know what matters in life, and I cherish my freedom, and I love where I live, and I love what I do, because I connect with incredible human beings all over the world, instead of working in the middle of the night in a cubicle, in a city I have zero interest working at. That's it. So if you're fortunate enough to grab the last few places in my very, very last 15th trading bootcamp, I look forward to working with you. Your trading will change forever. The sky's the limit if you make an effort with the Alpha Fibonacci System, as proven by traders all over the world. Emmanuel brought his wife to the course, Carlton brought many friends, Richard David retired trading the system, and when you hear Kent's journey and Theo's journey, my goodness, black and white. If these traders have done it, so can you. Thank you, traders, so much for a phenomenal week. I look forward to seeing you in a bootcamp.